So we have some billionaire tech bros that have got all about the free speech all of a sudden, and it's very welcome news. But obviously, I'm a massive cynic, and I don't trust these guys as far as I could spit. One of them I trust a bit more than the other, Elon. Elon for quite a while now, and he really has, put himself in the crosshairs, if you like, for a lot of people that he didn't need to do. He bought Twitter, changed it around, has made it largely just an open free speech platform, which is what it's supposed to be in the first place. He's just taken away the bias, the extreme bias that was there in place that obviously punished anyone that was not in agreement with a very, very tiny percentage of people that are basically extreme progressives from Silicon Valley. Anyway, but still, don't trust Elon. Don't put all your faith in him. He has ulterior motives for things, but for the time being, great. Where I'm going with this, though, is things need to be changed at the point now that Trump has the administration to take away the ability for this censorship completely. So the other one is Mark Zuckerberg, who is far less trustworthy, I would say. And whenever you see him talking, it's like, look in his eyes. It's in the eyes, Chico. If you've seen Carlito's Way, you'll know that. He doesn't look like a real person. To me, he looks like you see these people that are on that spectrum, whatever, psychopath or something. I just put on my amateur psychologist hat here and give you my professional verdict. That guy is somewhere on that spectrum, and he's constantly looks like he's performing and doing an impression of a real person. That's the best way I can say it. So he's now saying absolutely wants to get rid of the censorship, and it was never his fault. It was always the government making him do it. Yeah, okay, all right. What's the quote that they use about him where he was saying, anything you want to know, I'll share any information. Those dumb fucks just tell you everything. Just yeah, sure. That guy has had a change of heart. I don't think so. So, but my point is, this section 230, which I remember first learning about probably back in about 2018. I did a video on it then. I didn't understand it fully then, and I don't understand it fully now. But the basic outline is it's a protection for a social media or a tech business that is not a publisher. Because they're not a publisher, they're an open platform, then they can't be held responsible for all copyright issues and things like that. So they're given a waiver for being sued, basically. But of course, as we all know, they all have been publishers as well, and they change hats. Publisher, free open platform, publisher, platform to whatever question they're being asked. And in the same sentence they might change hats and they just completely contradict themselves. It is really quite pathetic how some people still buy it. Why isn't Trump and his team talking about this? Why are they just sort of assuming that the people that run these platforms will just do the right thing? Why would you assume that? Why not just remove their ability to do it? So you round up a load of Asperger's blokes, some tech guys, and you send them into these places to analyse their code, and you just remove their ability to censor anything that is not just would be deemed illegal. So these are all American companies. America has the First Amendment. They are a constitutional republic. So Americans have free speech. Now, that's unique. pretty much nowhere else in the world does. And that needs to change. But it'll only change when we, the people, make it change. But why not just take that away? Just so they can't interfere. So, like, I suppose what would be deemed as potential for censorship, I suppose it would be like gore, atrocity stuff, child porn, or just porn. There could be some leeway. Now, this is the one that I sort of struggle with, which is incitement to violence. I'm pretty close to what you'd call a free speech absolutist. So I'll give you an example, right? So if a celebrity or somebody that I respect makes a video and they say, go and do harm to this person, right? If I go and do harm to that person, it's on me, right? Not the person that told me to do it. Anyone that isn't capable of using their own judgment on doing so, they're stupid enough. They should be the ones that go away. Obviously, there'd be a scumbag, the one that told them to do it. But this is a compromise I'm prepared to make on this. Okay, all right, fine. Incitement to violence, but it has to be black and white. It has to be clear. I want you to do harm. It can't just be, I hate this person and I'd like it if something bad happened to them. No, that doesn't qualify, in my opinion. Doxing, I think, that's dangerous. You go on and you share the address. Think of Tommy Robinson. Think of the people that have put his family in danger. So, yeah, of course, doxing. And there will be some others, I guess, that could be argued. But anything else, no. Just they don't have the ability to censor it. They don't have the ability to say, we prefer this person to that person, so we're going to boost this person. I'll just, for me, take it all away. Because anything like that, you're then a publisher. If you're putting preferential treatment for any one person, you're a publisher at that point, and your waiver is null and void. That's it for me, really. Sorry, I'm shivering. I've just moved into my conservatory and we haven't got a heater in it yet. It's freezing, but the light was nice. Anyway, so that's my views on these guys. So basically, because at the moment we've got now Facebook saying they're going to be free speech, Twitter X is free speech, but why not YouTube? Why and why not Google? I mean, how dangerous is Google? If anyone's seen. It's a Weinstein or a Weinstein. It's one of these. The guy that was doing all the data analysis of how Google can just flip elections just like that. Maybe the last one was just too big to rig. Their power, their censorship is outrageous. Wikipedia, when it says on there. On a website, it says from Wikipedia, not from list of all the names of the people that published that article or that page for Wikipedia. No, they're a publisher. All of those things. So any company that has these powers in tech, they need to just have it removed. So it's just no longer a thing. It's the conversation is done. The argument is over. Let the people decide on whose ideas and opinions they believe are right and who they want to follow, who they want to support, and who they want to listen to. Anyway, that's it really. I hope that makes sense to you guys, and if you've got more understanding to put me right on it, that would be great. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, I'll speak soon. Bye-bye.